Here's a hard truth that I've learned over the years. Most high net worth entrepreneurs continue to manage their wealth in the same way they did when they were just getting started: fragmented, reactive, and dependent on advisors who rarely communicate with each other. Meanwhile, those with generational wealth have long operated with a different mindset, one that emphasizes coordination, strategy, and execution. This is what's known as the family office approach. And no, it's not just for billionaires. It's a strategy that can bring a new level of coordination, strategy, and execution to your wealth management. Regardless of your current net worth, for instance, a family office approach could help you identify and seize investment opportunities that align with your long-term goals, and it could provide a comprehensive strategy for managing your tax liability. I'm Omar Morillo, founder of Imperio Wealth Advisors and a certified financial planner. We work with accomplished professionals and business owners to apply family office principles without requiring a dedicated in-house staff. Because once your wealth surpasses 7 figures, the rules change, complexity compounds, and relying on disconnected professionals often leads to missed opportunities and avoidable risks. So today, I'll show you how to structure your wealth strategy using a family office lens with the goal of protecting, growing, and ultimately transferring your wealth with intention. So why I believe traditional wealth management falls short. As net worth increases, so does the complexity across taxes, legal structures, investments, insurance, and estate planning. What we often see is advisors working in silos, unaware of how their advice affects other areas, redundancy, inefficiency, and strategic blind spots, and most importantly, missed opportunities that can quietly erode long-term wealth. What I believe sets the family office model apart is that this approach is about integration and alignment. Strategy across every domain of your financial life: tax, legal, estate, investment, and beyond. Proactive planning, not reactive problem solving. With the family office model, you're not just responding to financial challenges, you're anticipating and preparing for them. Accountability and coordination among all stakeholders. With the family office model, you're not just navigating your financial journey alone, you have a team of professionals working together, each bringing their unique perspective to the table. And you gain access to tools custom fit to your family's goals and values. So, hypothetical case study, the coordination premium. Let's assume we analyzed a scenario involving a physician entrepreneur with an $8.5 million net worth. Each of his advisors, tax, legal, and financial, offered good advice, but none had a full understanding of the broader picture. Once aligned under a coordinated strategy, let's assume collectively his advisors could identify retirement planning and other opportunities that provided tax saving potential. In this case, let's assume $100,000 in tax savings in 1 year and additional savings in future years. In reality, for high-income earners, this and more may be possible with a coordinated strategy. I'm not promising that anyone listening to this will or could achieve similar results. However, based on client circumstances and with a team of advisors collaborating to design a coordinated strategy, there are numerous potential benefits and opportunities. My point here is that you generally cannot realize full potential without your advisors communicating with each other to develop a truly holistic approach. Now, the investment strategies with a family office lens provide institutional access and personalized execution. Family offices generally don't rely solely on conventional portfolios. They typically access direct private investments, niche alternatives, and co-investment opportunities, portfolio designs that are focused on absolute return, not just outperforming a benchmark, and managing risk beyond the standard metrics. Sophisticated investors understand that markets are cyclical, that liquidity matters, especially during downturns, and that chasing top quartile returns often increases exposure without improving outcomes. The family office structure seeks to emphasize tiered liquidity, hedging, and cash flow planning, all designed to sustain wealth across economic cycles and mitigate the impact of market downturns. So, hypothetical example, rebuilding a $10 million portfolio. Let's assume a business owner with over 20 disconnected accounts came to us looking for clarity. Our focus would be building a consolidated, tax-aware structure that would seek to reduce investment-related costs, improve after-tax efficiency, and creates distinct capital buckets for opportunity, stability, and legacy goals. The objective is not just financial. It seeks to provide financial confidence through structure. Beyond this, multi-generational strategy and family governance. Going beyond estate planning documents, for most affluent families, having a will and a living trust is only the beginning. A family office-style planning culture in the family will generally focus on advanced trust structures like dynasty trusts or grantor trusts, lifetime wealth transfers that minimize tax exposure, and instilling or instituting instituting governance systems that manage shared assets and business interests, frameworks for decision-making that endure beyond the founder, and they highlight preparing the next generation. True family wealth isn't just measured in dollars, but in the ability to transfer values, decision-making skills, and stewardship. Some families build custom financial education programs. Others set up family councils to coordinate charitable giving or manage joint ventures. The goal here is accountability with autonomy in order to prepare the heirs for the responsibility that comes with wealth. So, hypothetical case study. A founder with a complex family dynamic, for example, a client with a $20 million estate and multiple business interests, could benefit by implementing a dynasty trust with independent oversight, a family charter and communication protocols, educational milestones, and hands-on training for the rising generations. What's the objective? It's to develop a framework not just for wealth transfer, but for leadership transition and mission continuity. So what does this all mean for you? You don't need a 9-figure portfolio or a staff of 10 to benefit from this model. You need a strategy built for the stage you're in and a team that thinks across disciplines, not just within them. If your current structure feels reactive or disjointed, we can help. Click the link below and schedule a strategy session with our team. There's no obligation, just a candid conversation about where you are, where you're going, and what may need to evolve along the way. Because true wealth isn't just about accumulation, it's about coordination. And that's what separates families that sustain wealth from those who merely experience it. Thank you for watching.